Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new Town Hall 13 strategy. And guys, it is epic. It's going to be the Yetis in the bats. Alright guys, so this is insane. I actually have a brand new Town Hall 13 strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And guys, I don't really see anybody else using this strategy right now. I don't know why, because it is so powerful and it's working really well right now. And it's going to be the Yetis in the bat spells. And I already know what you're thinking. Bats aren't that strong right now with the new scatter shots, whatever. That's not true. Forget that. It is working really well and it's crushing bases. The reason being is Yetis are so powerful. They end up taking out like over 50% of the base by themselves. And if you can get splash damage down in that initial push, bats just come in and they just crush the rest of the base. Alright, so the first replay I'm going to be showing you was the Man versus Scorpion Monkeys. And they were just doing some friendly wars, getting ready for Pinnacle Cup. And like I said, it's when I first noticed this. And guys, it's crazy. Alright, let's see. It's you, I'm your daddy. Otherwise known as Bruce, the P.E.K.K.A. Bowbat God. Let's see how he gets this done. Also, guys, you know what I want you to do? I want you to comment down below, and I want you to make up a name for this strategy. Every cool strategy has to have an awesome name. I mean, P.E.K.K.A. Smash, Hybrid. We got to figure out a name for this strategy so it catches on. Alright, guys, so it looks like he's starting with a Warden Walk on the right side. Remember, guys, you don't want your Warden Walk to go too long because you don't want a time fail. Alright, he puts a Wizard up around like 11 o'clock, wants to start the funnel up there. And look at this, guys. They have a single. Also, we're starting to see a lot of single infernos, and that's another reason why this strategy is working, because bats just destroy single infernos. And he already has 2 scatter shots in the core, so if you can take out the scatter shots in your initial push, then you're in good shape. Alright, and look, he's using a wall wrecker. I know we don't see a lot of wall wreckers being used. He puts his king down. He wants to set up the funnel so his troops go right into the core. We got a triple IG coming out of the CC. Troops are moving in. And look at this. He's already going to be taking out Inferno Tower, Scatter Shots, Expos, which is great. Alright, let's see. Moving in. Looks like he put his RC around 11 just to make sure his troops actually walk in. You want to get good value. Also, with this new RC, another reason why this strategy is working, you can take out some splash damage. If you can get a few Wizards Tower down with your Royal Champion, then that's great. And look, I'm going to pause it right here. And look, he already got 40% of the base. He already got down 2 scatter shots, already got down some infernos, and look at this, he already has pathing for his bats. What you want to do is you want to make a narrow path like this for your bats so they'll all clump together. That's the whole point of bats. You want them to clump together, and you just want them to start one-shotting defense after defense, and they just roll through bases. So if you can make like a really narrow path, that's awesome. And looks like he's going to be doing a bat wave. There's 2 different ways you can be using bat spells right now. It's going to be the bat wave and the bat bomb. And the difference being is a bat bomb, I'm going to explain it to you real quick. A bat bomb is good if you have like an Inferno and a Wizard Tower really close together to where you can freeze them and then you can just drop the bats on top and they take out a whole section. But in this case, a bat wave is better because he has the pathing down. What you want to do is you want to start the bats like somewhere like over here, like the corner of the base, like somewhere over there. So then they'll clump on the defense, and you can already see the pathing. So if you can get pathing down for them, you definitely want to go with the bat wave. In my opinion, the bat wave is actually a lot stronger than the bat bomb. But like I said, it depends on the base. And look at this. Yetis are taking out over 50% of the base by themselves. Already got the eagle down. You want to make sure you take down the eagle before you start your bats. Otherwise, the eagle may target your bats, and your bats will just die out really quick. And look at this, guys. He already has all the splash damage down before he even starts his bats. And he still has 3 free spells left. So even if he didn't take down as much splash as he did, you still would have had the free spells. And the bats still could have got through the base. His troops just got so much value. I mean, look at this, guys. He still has the queen ability. He still has 3 free spells. Insane. I mean, this is so strong. It's murdering bases right now. Alright, look, bats moving in. You don't got to worry about cleanup because after the bats take down the defenses, they go ahead and take out all the trash. Still has an ice golem up. It looks like he was using an ice golem and a P.E.K.K.A. in his wall wrecker, which is really nice if you're sending it to the town hall because it opens and those troops just take out the town hall super fast. You can also use some Yetis in your siege machine, whatever is working best for you. And look at this. Look how many troops he has left, guys. This is insane. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and leave the army up for a second so you can screenshot it, save it, train it up, try it yourself. Definitely try it. Comment down below. Let me know how it's working. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and train this army. And then let's see what we can do with it in Legends League. Let's actually put it to the test and see how good it really is. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I did end up training up the army, and look at this, my first ever time using this strategy, I managed to pull a triple. I mean, this strategy is just so strong, and I went into this attack with literally no plan at all and just basically did a YOLO, and I still got the triple. Alright, I did want to do some attacks live as I was recording, but it's a little bit hard for me because I do my attacks like while I'm at work or whenever I have free time, but in the future I'm definitely going to try to get on the computer and plan while I'm recording and everything, but for this one, it's definitely a great example because look at this base, guys. This base, I'm seeing at least one time a day in Legends. This base, I would go as far as to say is it's like the most popular base in the game right now. I mean, it's insane. And this strategy crushes it. All right, so let's go ahead and ×2 until it starts. And you can see, guys, it took me a minute to plan because I had no idea what I was going to do with this base. All right, there we go, starting. Alright, so what I did was I started my warden on the left-hand corner for a warden walk, and basically what I wanted to do with the warden is I wanted to cut out this corner, because with these ring bases, you want to try to cut out both corners so your troops can go straight into the town hall. Sorry, my drawing is awful. Alright, and then I put the king this way, and I wanted the king to walk that way and then walk around and take out that, but you can see here, let me go ahead and pause it. Alright, so you can see here, he ended up going this way instead. So what I did was I adjusted on the fly because I needed these defenses to be down. I needed those defenses to be down so my troops would walk into the town hall. So what I ended up doing was I sent my royal champion, and I wanted my royal champion to basically take out this mortar, this archer tower, this wizard tower. Hopefully, I was hoping she'd get the air defense, the scatter shot. Go ahead and play it and see how far she gets. But yeah, I wanted her to take out that corner because like I said, you want to take out both corners so you can push your main troops right into the core. Alright, so Warden's still going. I got the corner out with the Warden. Everything good. I start the P.E.K.K.A.s down. I start the Yetis. And I wanted the RC. Like I said, I wanted her to get that scatter shot. She ended up not getting it. Really close. I mean, I had like less than half of health, which is, I mean, it's alright though. Alright, and then I'm actually using the wall wrecker. For these ring bases in this strategy, I've noticed that the wall wrecker definitely is working the best. And I'm putting a Yeti, 2 Yetis, and a Valk inside my wall wrecker. Because those troops under rage, they can just destroy the town hall. Alright, look at those OP Yeti mites. OP Yeti mites take out the scatter shot. Alright, and you can already see here, guys, I already have really good pathing for my bats. So basically I'm going to send my bats in along this way. And like I said, for the bats, you want a narrow path. And that's a perfect path for bats to go in. Right, let's go ahead and hit play. Troops in the core. I go ahead and rage my troops. That rage with the Yetis and the healers definitely keeps my troops alive. I start the bats. You want to start the bats on the corner, just like last time, so they can group up and they can one-shot defenses. And you're going to see here, guys, I actually mess up my freeze spells, so my bats don't get as much value as I want. But even without the bats getting that much value, I mean, they did take out a scatter shot. They took out a few defenses. That's enough. That's enough value right there. All right, so I freeze this wizard tower. They got the new max wizard tower. That thing is powerful. I freeze it again, and my bats are just starting to fizzle out, so I don't have enough to get that wizard tower down. But look at this, guys. I ended up having an OP P.E.K.K.A. that walked to the left and took a few of the healers, and this P.E.K.K.A. just takes out that whole top side. That is awesome. All right, and then I still have the Yetis on the bottom side. Guys, did you just see that OP Yeti mite? That one Yeti mite just took out that Grand Warden tower. Oh my god, those Yeti mites are insane. I still have my queen ability at this point. At this point, I mean, you guys can see the base is crushed. Still got my warden up. Still got Yeti. Look how healthy they are. My troops are still more than halfway health. I got a P.E.K.K.A. at full health. I still have a healer up. Queen OP split. Troops go to the bottom. Queen goes up to the top. Couldn't be more perfect. I popped the queen ability to get through the remaining defenses. And look at this, guys. Look how many troops I still have up. Even with my bats not getting as much value as I wanted, this base is still crushed. And there you go, guys. That's a triple. Boom. Alright, what we're going to do is I'm going to train up the army again. And let's see if we can go 2 for 2. Let's see how many attacks we can go in a row with getting triples with this strategy. Okay, so I did manage to pick up a few more triples today using this strategy. And this is the replay I'm going to choose to show you. The reason being is you can see it's another ring base. And like I said, we're seeing a lot of ring bases in War, in Legends, and this is going to show you how to destroy them pretty easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and roll the replay, and we'll talk about it a little as we go. So remember, guys, the main things we're looking for when using this strategy is, number one, we have to make pathing. You want your troops to get to the town hall. And then number two is going to be taking out some of the splash defenses as much as possible. And then number three is going to be making the pathing for your bats. Remember, you want a thin path when you're doing a bat wave. If you're doing a bat bomb, just like I said before, you want to maybe drop them on an inferno and a wizard tower that you can freeze together and take out a section of the base. But these ring bases, bat waves do tend to work the best. But I'm going to show you in this one, I'm actually going to be using a bat bomb. And there's a reason why, and I'll explain that to you. Okay, so let me go and put it a little bit farther. All right, so like I said, number one thing we're looking for is making pathing for our troops to go to the town hall. So on these ring bases, what I like to do, just like last time, I'm going to start a warden walk right here. And basically, I want my warden to take out this corner. And then you can see I put my king this way. I wanted my king to basically take out this stuff right here. And then you can see we got pathing straight into the town hall, exactly what we want. So troops would go that way. All right, let's go ahead and keep playing. Alright, so I put a Coco Loon for my warden. You always want a Coco Loon for your warden walk, like always. We should all know that by now. Warden gets stuck on a gold storage. Remember, those gold storages do take a little bit longer to take out. So I start a P.E.K.K.A. on the left side just to help take out some stuff over there. I actually should have put a wizard there instead or something. I'm not really sure why I did that. These legends attack, you have to think really fast, and I mean, it's not easy. Alright, so wall record going in, and you can see I already have the pathing. One second, let me pause it. So I did want my king to take out this air defense and this wizard tower. Well, I wanted him to take out this air defense, and I was supposed to put like a Yeti or something on this wizard tower, but I think I forgot. So what I end up doing, since he didn't take out as much as I wanted, I put my RC here because I need my RC to take out this air defense so my troops will walk this way. Otherwise, they might have walked that way. So I think fast, and I put down my RC. Usually, you want to use your RC somewhere where she could take out some splash damage. Unless you have to use it for the finish your pathing, then go ahead and do that, because pathing is the most important thing here. But like I said, if you can get her to take out a wizard tower or something, definitely better. Okay, so I'm going to show you what actually went wrong on this attack. But first, you can see my wall wrecker was losing health, so I had to use my warden ability. If your wall wrecker is going to pop open, use your warden ability to let your wall wrecker continue going, because you need your wall wrecker to open up that layer wall to get to the town hall. If your wall wrecker is still like healthy, definitely save your warden so you can warden ability over the town hall or where there's a lot of defenses. But in this situation, I had to pop him because if my wall wrecker would have broke, my troops wouldn't have went to the core. All right, now I'm going to tell you what went wrong. I wanted my main squad to push into this core. Instead, they ended up walking this way, which definitely isn't what I wanted. But you can see it doesn't matter. This base is still going to get tripled. What I wanted to do is, if my troops went to the core like that, I was going to start my bats like over here. And then you can see I got perfect pathing for the bats, and there's like no wizard towers over here. So that would have been good. But since my troops went that way, I had to adjust on the fly. And I'll show you how I decided to adjust so I could still pick up the triple. So Queen's basically in the core by herself, and she still has the healers. You usually want all your healers to get onto your Yetis, but that's right. All right, so Queen's in the core by herself. So what I do, because there's just so much damage on my Queen right now, and I want to keep her alive, I end up dropping my bats right here to help take out this Expo and this scatter shot. Otherwise, my Queen might not have made it. So I put down the bat bomb, and I freeze. Like I said, if you're going to use a bat bomb and freeze on the splash. And the bats help take out these two defenses, which is great, because then my Queen is able to help and focus on the enemy Queen. The enemy Queen is actually shooting my bats, which is really nice because she's distracted and not shooting my Queen. This wizard tower does end up taking out a bunch of my bats, but that's all right. Some of them end up going this way, and then they're still alive, and they can help with the cleanup, which is great. If you can keep your bats alive the whole time for cleanup, you don't even have to worry about time fails. It's awesome. Alright, so I still got some Yetis up. My Queen ended up staying alive because, like I said, I adjusted on the fly, which is really nice. And then look at here, guys. All that's left is cleanup. There's no defenses left. This base is done. And I know, I'm sure a lot of you guys, I hear a lot that people hate ring bases, and a lot of people are having trouble with them. Just like I said, try this army and comment down below. I want to know if it's working for you. Let me know. Are you using this army in War? Are you using it in Legends? Is it working? Are you getting triples? I definitely want to know what you guys think of it. All right. Like always, thank you for tuning in.